Hello and welcome to Pride and Groom, a video series dedicated to helping you give your dog the best grooming routine at home. My name's Stuart Simons and I've been a dog groomer, professional dog groomer for over 10 years and a dog owner for all of my life. So I know just how important it is to make sure that your dog's happy and healthy and follows a regular grooming routine. Over the course of the series, I'll be giving you some hints and tips on using the new ultimate hair reduction system from FURminator, as well as talking to other dog owners about things like how to keep your dog clean after a dirty, muddy walk. Also, how important it is to introduce a grooming routine into their lives. So come along, join me and let's start. In this episode, I'm going to be talking to you about a subject very close to all of our hearts: mud. Yep, we all love watching our dogs running around the field, covering themselves in mud and rolling in puddles. After a hard day's work, it's really hard to find the energy to wash those dogs and get them clean again. Well, I'm going to show you some tricks of the trade to make that process simple, easy and stress-free. I'm going to put this around your neck just to make sure you're nice and safe. That's it. First things first, we're going to make sure the temperature's just right for you, Pepper. And we're going to get you nice and wet. That's it. Oh, good girl. Just what you're doing. So it's always really important to make sure that you completely wet the dog first, because any shampoo has to react with water. So for me, I always do the body first, and then I wet the head last. I don't like to spray water directly into a dog's face either, so I'll just use my hands just to guide the water down over her face, because it's not going to be very nice to do that. And then once she's all nice and wet, I'm going to turn the water off. So I'm going to use the FURminator bathing brush, and I'm going to show you how it works before I start. So obviously Pepper's already wet, so I'm going to do it quick as I can. It's really, really easy. You just take the top off. I've already got some shampoo in there, and there's a little seal, like a plastic top. You take that out, and then you fill the pot with the shampoo that you're using. In this case, it's the de-shedding shampoo from FURminator. And then you pop the cap again back on top, and then close it up. Really, really easy to use. So to dispense it, once you've got your dog wet, you can press the button and the bristles will help put the shampoo into the coat. And you just rub it on. So it's really, really easy because you do it one-handed whilst you're rubbing it onto the dog. Can you see how it's coming out there? It smells delicious. So this is stimulating the coat. It's getting right into the coat. It gets right down to the follicle and massages the skin. So it's really, really healthy for little Pepper. She loves it. As you can see, there's no pain. It just massages her. It must feel lovely. I probably quite like this. So make sure that she's completely lathered up. So just to explain best practice, you always do the body first. So we're going to do the body and the legs before we even think about the head. And the reason that is because we don't want the shampoo on the head for very long. So what you do is you put the shampoo on the head last and rinse it first. That's best practice. So that little Pepper doesn't get too frightened. So as you can see, it's really, really easy to use. It's getting right in. That's it. Little scrub clean. And it's taking all the dead hair out at the same time. So it's doing two jobs at once. Bit more shampoo for you, Pepper. So, common sense, I'm going to use this on top of the head. I'll probably put a little bit more shampoo on there, and then I'll probably do the rest with my fingers. Just around the face. Maybe a bit more just there. That's it. nice and clean. That's right. So that is Pepper all lathered up. The brush has done its job. It's removed all the dead hair. She's lovely and clean. Just do that last little bit of legs. That's it. And then we're going to rinse. So again, making sure we're at the right temperature. And we're going to do her head first. All right, sweetheart. Okay, I know. You're going to help me. That's it. Good girl. And then we're going to do the rest of the body. Make sure it's all off your face. It's really clean thoroughly. You can see the difference, the different colour water. Lovely. You feel lovely and clean? You right? If you leave any shampoo in the coat, it leaves it dull and you want it to be shining. So really thoroughly rinsed. Make sure it's all gone. Done. So that's Pepper all washed. I'm going to get her nice and dry with a nice clean fresh towel. What do you think, Pepper? What do you think? Was that nice? Did you like it? Was it? It was, wasn't it? It smelled gorgeous. So I think the verdict is that this is very, very good. I think Pepper liked it. So a salon like this is the perfect place to bring your dog for a bath. But what happens when you just don't have the time to give your dog a full wash and dry? Well, recently I went to meet some new friends to find out. Sammy's,
Yeah.
we've been out.
Yeah, she's filthy.
She's filthy. Look at
Yeah.
my jeans.
I know,
Can we just
I'm-
talk? Ruby!
She's been through the water, so yeah.
So we went, just to recap, we've
Yeah.
been out, we've been through the muddiest fields possible.
I know.
Literally gross. My
You're
trainers are
filthy.
ruined.
I know.
And she got ruined. She's got mud in her head, look.
I know,
Here,
she's got it
crazy.
everywhere.
She has got it everywhere.
And she stinks.
But she does stink, and she doesn't look that dirty because she ran through a massive, great big lake
Yeah,
type
pretty
thing.
much, yeah.
But we need to get her from being gross
Yeah.
to being safe already, and we think we can do that with our products.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to show you.
Brilliant.
What do you think?
Lovely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So what I would suggest, first of all,
Towel.
if we use, well, yeah, but if we just use, if there's any old bits of mud
Okay.
and stuff, you could always use, if you've got this, you
Yeah,
remember you
yeah,
said
yeah,
you
yeah, I
had
have
it
got
for,
that
as a
one, yeah.
puppy.
Yeah.
Well, it's still really, really handy. You can still use it. So just
Okay.
brush any residue or dirt off her, just to make sure that she's nice and clean. Well, not clean, but
Yeah.
at least she hasn't got any big clumps of mud or any
yeah.
tangles anywhere.
Good girl.
And then I'm going to let you do this.
Okay.
I'll hold on to her.
Thank
Give her a
you.
good dry.
Right, come on then, Rubes.
The dogs love this, and you can
Yeah.
you can always use this point. I know that it seems silly, but there might be some anomalies, or if there's anything out of ordinary that you feel when you're
Yeah.
drying her, because you're going to put your hands all
All
over
over
her
her, yeah.
now. So it's really handy at this point to
Good girl.
find out, make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. I normally go through for ticks and things. And,
Exactly. She's just been out in the woods.
Yeah. Ooh, good girl.
Definitely worth looking for ticks.
You stink. Right.
And they can be anywhere as well. So check the ears.
Yeah. Come here. Good girl.
That's it. Oh, is that lovely? Do you love that? Is it delightful?
Do.
Look at this face. She clearly loves it.
She does. She's a good girl.
Yeah. She's clearly quite used to it as well,
Yes.
I'd say. So once you get her all nice and dry and there's no residue, there's no dirt anywhere,
Yep.
You can see it's actually come off.
Yeah, it's all, yeah.
Well, stand up, sweetheart. Can I
Good girl,
stand up
stand
for me?
up. Ruby.
She's like, no, doesn't
Come
matter.
here, good
Doesn't matter.
girl.
That's it. Perfect. So we need to get her to smell nice because at the end of the day, if we're saying we want her to be sofa ready,
Yeah.
I would say
To your head.
it's really important at this point to note that you can't use your FURminator
Okay.
on a dog that's wet.
That's fine.
So you have to wait for this to be completely dry. So
Okay.
that's why it's just really important to remember that. It won't work as well.
Okay.
And it might pull out the wrong stuff. So
Yeah.
you have to wait for the coat to be completely dry before you use your FURminator. But you can use the deodorizing waterless spray, which is brilliant. It's paraben free. It smells really nice.
Oh,
it's got a
good.
bit of aloe in it.
Lovely.
So it's all safe. And what we do is you spray Liberty over your dog.
Okay.
And just use your hands to massage it in.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Right then, Reebs.
Oops.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. Stand up.
Good girl.
Good girl. So I find that if you just stop there, don't.
Yep.
I would do bits at a time. So
Okay.
do a little bit on the back,
Yep.
and then rub it in, then go to the maybe.
And
go
just
to,
with my
yeah,
hands?
with your hands.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, it does smell lovely.
It does smell so nice, doesn't it?
Smells better than you.
She says it
Good
is, isn't
girl.
it? It's going to smell like me soon. And when I lay on the sofa, that's exactly how I'm going to smell.
Good.
So maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it cleans as well. It's just a waterless
Okay.
deodorizing spray.
I'll come on this side.
That's it.
Good girl.
That's
There we
enough,
go.
yeah, I think. Then get it really rub it. And again, you can use this point to
And on down to the feet as well.
absolutely everywhere. Yep, safe. Stand up, good girl.
Yeah. Girl.
Good girl. She says it feels funny. That's right. Can you see the hair that's coming
Yeah,
off?
it's, yeah.
So obviously once she's dry, I mean she's fine now. We've done what we need to do. She
Yeah.
doesn't smell anymore.
Okay.
We've got her pretty much like dryish, not dry enough to use the FURminator on. She's got no mud on her. I'd say she's pretty much safe already, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think? What do you think?
I would let her on the sofa now.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I would
I
too.
wouldn't before, but yeah.
Fair enough. So she clearly loves having a bit of
Yeah,
a groom afterwards.
she
So
does.
just to recap what we've done,
Yep.
damp towel to get, do you want to pass me that
Yep.
towel? I know this one isn't damp, but so we use a damp towel to get rid of the residue, any stuck on mud, etc., etc.
Okay.
Get her nice and dry. You can use a dual brush to go over like we did earlier,
Yep.
just to make sure everything's nice and beautiful. Waterless spray.
Love it. And
Paraben free.
It does smell lovely. Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Use the time you've got to massage your dog and check for anything, any anomalies that you might find.
Okay.
Really good, like you said, for
Yeah,
tick
ticks,
checking.
yeah.
It's such a good idea.
Yeah.
And then I'd say once she's dry, maybe a FURminate, but she's good to go.
Okay.
Ready to sit on the sofa, I'd say.
Lovely.
What do you think, Ruby?
Should have come give me a cuddle.
Come on then.
Give mummy a cuddle.
Will you get on the
Come on
sofa?
then. Roots, come then.
Good girl.
Good girl. Oh.
She wasn't there. Do you want to come and see me?
Come here.
Do you want to come and see me instead? Come on then. Oh, we'll have a cuddle. Shall we have a cuddle? Shall we? Oh, you're such a good girl. You are.
Come on, boobs. Come here. Ruby, come here. Good girl. Come give mummy cuddles.
There you go.
You are a good girl. You
She's
smell
a
lovely.
beauty. And she'll sleep so well tonight because the amount of running she did earlier, literally, I was
Yeah, I know.
exhausted watching her.
Thank you.
No worries,
That's brilliant.
thanks for coming and helping us today.
No, thank you.
Woo, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll have seen that it only takes a few minutes with the right tools to get your dog from muddy walk to sofa ready. As a reminder, my top tips for getting your dog sofa ready are: remove any clumps of mud with a damp cloth. Spritz deodorizing spray and work into the coat using your hands. Use the grooming tool and the dematter tool to remove any tangles within the coat. Use the undercoat de-shedding tool for 10 to 20 minutes to remove any dead hair and leave the dog with a shiny coat. Thanks for watching. It's been great to spend some time with you. If you subscribe to the FURminator UK YouTube channel, you can find all the other videos in the Pride and Groom series, along with a host of other great content. Now, as for today, go and spend some time with your dogs and have fun.